One person slept well. I was in bed by 8. It was great. All of us are... Today's going to be fun because every single one of us is delirious. I'm throwing eggs already. It's going to be pretty great. I just want to give it up for Jarod's hair this morning. God damn, that's wavy.
That's how you start everyday work, too.
Yeah, you're right. Everyone, before we start this episode of The 100, I just want to say, can everyone look at Jarod's hair, please?
Thank you.
Everybody on this panel, you all got great hair. Man. But Jarod's wavy. Jarod's got that wavy.
Don't make it about everybody, man. Don't make it about everybody. It's
I just felt bad for a second, but I'm like, no, that hair's too good to
give me my attention.
Can we get a spotlight on the hair, please? Lights down. Lights down, spotlight on the hair. Can we do that here? No? Oh, yeah. Great, great. Everybody, take your cameras out. We're going to have 3 minutes of flash photography on the way. Bam!
Thanks, man.
All right, now we may proceed with the convention.
Did you guys have fun at the party last night?
Oh yeah. That was a blast. Like, beer pong, we danced, Jarod was surrounded with great conversation. Genevieve was painting on people. William was sexy. Because my God, have you ever seen a jawline?
There was live music.
Live music?
I cried.
Yeah. Tasya cried. All night she was crying. I went through 2 tissue boxes. It was crazy. Tasya, it's okay. It's not okay. She's so good. And then I used William's jawline this morning to cut a block of cheese. Sensational.
The gruyere.
Yeah. It was the chin cheddar.
Are you going to translate, or are we just going to keep going?
How do you translate this? This isn't even English. I just said chin cheddar. I want to hear that. Good luck.
Qui était à la soirée hier? Ok. Bon, je pense que vous vous êtes tous bien amusés. Ils sont ici tous vraiment bien amusés. Et on a fait un beer pong, il y a eu un concert, il y a eu Jen qui a dessiné sur des gens, tout le monde a dansé, tout le monde a chanté, c'était top, Tasya elle a pleuré, donc c'était une bonne soirée on peut dire. Oui. Ouais. Okay. Du coup, on va enchaîner peut-être sur une première question si on en a une quelque part.
Good morning. Good morning. So yesterday you liked to make jokes, and I wanted to know if you had a lame pun about the 100, and if you ask me, I have one. Yeah, I thought, okay, it's very, very lame, but Ali sitting on the throne. It must have been a hard pill to swallow for Ontario.
I need you.
Tu peux répéter s'il te plaît, juste là.
Ali sitting on the throne. It must have been a hard pill to swallow for Ontario.
Hard pill to swallow. We have a joke challenge we should do.
What are we doing?
Ali sitting on the throne.
Yeah.
It must have been a hard pill to swallow.
Oh my God, that is so sensational.
You're right.
Oh, okay, you just have to make up 100 pun. If somebody is in love with Bob's character, belle amie. That's French, Bob, right?
That's fantastic. That's a good one.
2 languages.
Yeah.
Oui. Tish, that's French.
Salut.
Stop. Sorry. Here you go. There's some candy. Because that's my candy. She's delicious and sweet. Don't translate that. Okay, puns. sorry, lost the track. Everybody do some puns.
We can't do.
Rhiannon loves puns.
No. Rhiannon is not punny. I hate puns.
You got it.
This is gonna be really bad because I'm terrible at jokes. But before McCurry impregnates Yoza, he probably said, "I'm gonna do Yoza."
Have you guys ever played the game Pong?
Yeah.
Pong? I think it was on an Atari.
Oh. Nice.
You love puns. I think that's it.
Du coup, comme la question était sur les jeux de mots qu'ils savaient faire, qui étaient un peu marrants, en français ça marche pas forcément aussi bien, mais celui que Sachin a dit, c'est que si quelqu'un était amoureux du personnage de Bob Marley, ça faisait que c'était son bel ami. Voilà. Et pour le jeu de mots de William, du coup ça marche pas en français, mais l'idée c'est qu'avant que son personnage fasse l'amour avec le personnage de Diosa, il a dit qu'il va se la faire, mais du coup en anglais ça marche bien parce que ça fait Diosa. Donc du coup ça marche bien en anglais, ça marche pas en français. Désolée. Est-ce qu'on a une autre question quelque part?
I can see clearly now that it's too cold to have any puns. It's too cold to have any puns. So you guys keep harping on me because you're pretty foxy. I think it's Miller time. It's Jackson! There you go. Thanks.
Hi. Je voulais savoir comment vous verrez la mort de votre personnage pour ceux qui sont encore en vie, et pour ceux qui sont déjà morts, comment vous verrez une autre mort?
Tu veux dire pour les personnages qui sont déjà morts? Tu veux dire les acteurs, comment ils verraient leur propre mort?
La mort de leur personnage.
Si leurs personnages sont déjà morts?
Non, mais une autre mort en fait, comment ils verraient une autre mort?
Ok.
Should we leave you guys alone?
So for those who have characters that are still alive, how do you imagine the death of your characters? And for the others, is there another death that you would have thought about for your character?
Yeah, I would have liked McCurry to have been riding those missiles as they went down.
Amazing.
Someone make that fan.
Yeah. I ship it.
Just maybe not die.
How did you die?
Fox got her bones drilled and then she just fell in a dumpster. That was my death scene was my body sliding down a chute and landing in a dumpster. It was glorious. It was so glamorous. Yeah, it was.
We were neighbors.
When I said skeleton dumpster, I was dead serious.
What does the fox say?
I didn't get to die on camera. It was the whole day for me on set was, okay, we're gonna paint some blood and bruises on you, and you're gonna lie broken in the bottom of a garbage bin.
You went down there?
Yeah.
So you can still be alive.
I highly doubt it.
Fox, the spin-off is Fox is the only one left on Earth, just coming out of a dumpster as a skeleton. Oh my god. That would be amazing.
There is everyone.
Why is she Maggie Smith all of a sudden?
Whereas they've all left me. I'm on Earth alone.
I would watch the shit out of that.
It's probably best that I skip this question.
Tea! Spill the tea!
That's the tea, Nick.
Okay.
It's probably best I skip this question.
But you can still answer how you would like to see your character die, right? No?
Yeah.
It's not. Okay, got it. I just would have liked to die, not in the City of Light. I would have liked it to be in some kind of, a fight scene or something. Anything but the City of Light, I would have preferred.
Yeah, you're right.
You had a cool death.
Yeah, I got
your shit was
old.
cool.
Yeah, Chris was like, damn, Chelsey, I think you're kind of cute, but when you're old, woo!
I was in the middle of
crying and I'm all wrinkly and wig, and Chris would just be like, it's like, you are gonna be such a hot old lady. He's like, give me your mom's phone number. I think it would have been lovely for her to not die off camera. Something really intimate, maybe like a beautiful moment during childbirth with Monty, or something, yeah, I don't know, I mean, but it's just like, oh yeah, I know. It was just all of a sudden she was gone. I just really wanted to hold that damn infant. I wanted a scene with the baby that Chris had. That grew up to be Shannon. Maybe we can remake it with Shannon as an adult.
Shannon. But what was cool about your character, this is like sideways, what's cool about your guys' death is like, if we think about Monty and Harper now, they will be looked at the way we look at like religious figures in old texts. They will become people of our lore. So like in 100 years later, we will think of you two as like deities who saved the planet, who saved the human race, whatever happens to us. And then the lineage of Jordan, whatever, if his family's still alive, all that stuff still exists, that family will be like deities to us. They'll be like, oh my God, you are descendants of the people that saved us. So if you're gonna go, you will never be, statues will be erected for you because you two saved the rest of the planet. So you're like biblical figures almost in our lore.
Okay, then I'm happy with my death. That's a really interesting point. I never thought about that. Yeah.
I want to die saving the human race and having a child left alone in a spaceship. I would name him Jordan. With Millie, obviously. Me and Millie. If that baby had that wave, yo, we'd be chilling.
Oh my God.
That's a wavy baby, you know what I'm saying? Next question.
Gaia would be the surrogate mother.
You'd be the surrogate, whatever, baby. With that wave? Shit.
Take care of the kids, man.
Yeah, take care of the kids. Take care of the kids. Take care of the kids. Now, don't do that. That was what you don't do with the children. Don't drop them.
La question était de savoir si leur personnage était déjà mort, quelle mort ils auraient préféré qu'on puisse imaginer pour leur personnage, ou comment ils verraient leur personnage mourir dans l'avenir. William, lui, en fait, il aurait bien aimé mourir en étant à califourchon sur le missile qui descend sur la planète. Donc, ok. Pour Geneviève, elle aurait préféré ne pas mourir, ou alors ne pas mourir hors caméra, et ne pas mourir en tombant juste dans une poubelle. Et du coup, en fait, Sachin, il a noté que du coup, en fait, peut-être qu'elle n'était pas vraiment morte, et qu'en fait, un spin-off sur Fox, ça pourrait être intéressant. Jarod, lui, il a décidé de ne pas répondre à la question. Déduisez dans ce que vous voulez en déduire. Et Sachin a répondu pareil. Rhiannon, elle aurait préféré ne pas mourir dans la City of Light, mourir genre dans un combat ou peu importe, mais juste pas dans la City of Light. Chelsey aussi, elle aurait préféré ne pas mourir hors caméra, mais plutôt en accouchant, ou en fait elle aurait aimé tenir son bébé, ou en tout cas qu'on voit sa mort à l'écran, mais en tout cas tout le monde trouve qu'elle a une mort cool. Et Sachin, il a dit qu'en fait les personnages d'Harper et de Monty ils vont presque devenir des figures presque bibliques et religieuses pour tous les survivants, parce que c'est eux qui les ont sauvés en trouvant la planète pour eux. Donc ils vont devenir des espèces d'icônes où on érigera des statues en leur honneur, etc. Donc ça rend leur mort un peu plus cool, et Chelsey du coup elle était un peu plus contente. Voilà. Est-ce qu'on a une autre question quelque part?
Hi, bon, j'ai la fin. Est-ce que vous avez des surnoms entre vous, même s'ils sont idiots?
Do you give each other nicknames, even if they're silly nicknames?
Do we give each other nicknames? I can't help but give anybody nicknames. It's like the weirdest, like...
What are some of them?
Like Rhiannon, I've been here hanging out with for 2 weeks. I've known her for 2 weeks. We didn't hang out too much on the show. Her now nickname is Nana. Nana's like my favorite nickname is stuff. Chelsea's nickname might be my favorite. It's Jersey. Everybody knows that I call her Jersey. Tass, I call Tass Mama.
I call Tass Merble.
Merble. Tell the Merble story. This is the best segue. No, you gotta tell Merble. Oh wait, okay, tell Merble without...
Oh, I can't.
You can. So, like, So, okay, I'll tell it.
You try.
So, there's this scene that is it's in the first episode.
Is
of
it?
season
No,
one.
it's not.
Just say
It is in the first episode, yep.
Season 6, episode 1, where
that doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Tass has to say the word Murphy, right? And we ended up being on set watching it that day, and we were sitting in the back watching it, and she's just in the background. She just has to say Murphy, and Murphy's talking to somebody else.
Candy tray.
And it's like randomly in the middle of the scene, she just has to go Murphy. Right? But sometimes when you have just one line randomly after like a page, you kind of forget that you have to say it. It happens to everybody. So then Tass is just sitting there like this as echo. Right? This is my echo face. Right? And then somebody's sitting there talking to Murphy, and then they're waiting for her to say the line.
Oh, what was that?
She's just sitting there, and she's like, what is it? She's like, oh, I have to say Murphy. No!
It's the candy tray.
You were eating candy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is even better! I forgot!
So, when it comes to be really late, like if you've worked, like, and you're going into like really, really long hours that day, our crafty, like the girl that does all the food snacks, she comes out with this like big tray of chocolate and candy. And the director always hates it because like everyone gets distracted because everyone's like candy. And she's just walking around and everyone's like trying to grab it. And so I was like, Shona, get over here. Because I was in the scene, so I couldn't, go to her. And I just reached out and I grabbed a piece of chocolate and I threw it in my mouth. And they're like, okay, standing by, action. And I was standing there like... And I forgot I had to say Murphy. So the one that came to be my part, I realized that there was just like a dead silence. And then I was like, Myrtle! And I couldn't get it out.
But Jarod, during the scene, the camera's not on him. Jarod, when she says Myrtle, he walks by and he goes... at her, and just looks at her and walks back. And they're just cracking up in the back behind him. You can see it. It's like oh, this show is so serious.
I'm looking at her like, choking on chocolate?
Myrtle? So now Jarod calls her Myrtle.
And Richard said that he was like in this scene.
Yeah.
And he was just like, okay.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't even like say his name properly. Just came out like, Myrtle.
When the scene happens, I'll tweet Myrtle. So you know which scene it was.
Yeah.
For nicknames, I call Jarod Muggy, Baby, Babu, Baby Yoya, Muggy Baby Yoya. Because Jarod also calls, like a lot of the things that me and Jarod yell to each other, you don't realize, like, you think I'm the crazy one? Jarod makes this shit up. And then I just kind of like yell it so it becomes bigger. So like we call Sosa, Jared's like, Muggy, show ya. Like, because he calls him Monkey, and then it became like, Monkey, Muggy, Muggy. And then we go, Muggy baby, yo, you done, Muggy. And we just scream at him. So we call each other that, because we love each other.
That's all the same, reversed for me, name-wise.
Yeah, Muggy baby, yo, you doggy.
We share them.
Machismo, Jawline, Sex God, Spanish Inquisition. Yeah. Louisa's Weeza, Richard's Nicky.
Sticky Dicky.
Sticky Dicky. Sticky Dicky Icky, little Sticky Dicky Icky.
Who else?
Who else was at the last convention?
Murray,
I call her Only. Only, is that you? Only. Who was at the last convention? That, like, there was one more person that I'm missing. Ty,
Lindsay, I call Chad.
Lindsay, I call Lomo.
Or Rin.
Lomo or Rin or Elmo.
Elmo, oh yeah.
Elmo. Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, we got a lot of nicknames.
A lot of nicknames.
Yeah. I just like her. I just like her first name in French. Genevieve.
I call Genevieve Bouche.
Bouche.
Yeah. I'm not good. Is it healthy? Oh shit.
Mouth? Oh, that's great. I remember that laugh from somewhere. Where was that laugh from? I've heard it before. Yeah, no, I know, but where have I heard you? Spacewalkers. Yeah, in the front row of Spacewalkers. It also made us stop and reflect. Hi. Great laugh. So yes, we do have nicknames for each other. I actually don't know their actual names anymore. Except for this one. Sexy.
Good luck.
Évidemment, ils ont tous plein de surnoms les uns pour les autres. En rafale, Sachin il appelle Rhiannon Nana, Chelsey il l'appelle Jersey, Tasya il l'appelle Mama. Jarod, son surnom pour Tasya c'est Marvel parce que en fait dans un épisode qui va être diffusé de la prochaine saison, il y a une scène où en fait Tasya elle est présente dans la scène, mais elle dit rien pendant un moment et en fait sa seule réplique à un moment c'est de dire Murphy. Et c'était une très longue journée de tournage et donc sur le plateau il y a toujours quelqu'un qui passe avec des bonbons, des chocolats, quelque chose comme ça, et du coup elle avait pris un chocolat et on avait plein la bouche et du coup au moment de dire sa réplique tout le monde se retourne et la regarde et attend et il se passe rien et du coup elle se rend compte qu'il faut qu'elle dise Murphy et en fait tout ce qu'elle arrivait à sortir c'est Marvel. Du coup c'est devenu son surnom. Voilà. Ce qui a rendu un peu tout le monde un peu perplexe sur la scène et Sachin a prévu de le tweeter quand l'épisode sera diffusé, quand cette scène aura eu lieu. Sinon, il y a eu plein de surnoms. Jarod appelle Genevieve Bush. Voilà. Jarod et Sachin ont plein de surnoms les uns pour les autres, dont Muggins, etc. Et les surnoms de Sachin pour William, c'est Inquisition espagnole, machin Dieu du sexe, tout ça. Très flatteur comme surnom, n'est-ce pas?
My nickname should be etc. Etc. Because I talk too much. Yeah, I'm a yipper.
Sachin pense que son surnom ça devrait être etc. parce qu'il parle trop. Tout le temps. Est-ce qu'on a une autre question quelque part?
Hi, have you ever seen a French movie?
French movie. Have you seen a French movie?
Green Card with Jarod Depardieu.
Thought
too. They never seen Green Card? Right. Renoir? Go ahead.
Amélie.
Astérix. My favorite movies, the Jean Desjardins ones, Brice de Nice, OSS 117. But yeah, I also watched one with Sergi Lopez, and I can't remember the name. Une relation pornographique. And then that was one of my favorites. And then Jean and Janice, which is a really good movie about and Christopher Lambert is in it, and he thinks that these two people are actually John Lennon and Janis Joplin, and it's a fantastic movie if you haven't seen it. It's a French movie. Those are my favorites.
I had to watch French movies in school because I was in French immersion. So we'd go to like the movie theater and we'd watch, like there was this one I remember where they jumped into stamps, or would like time travel through stamps. And then another one where like this guy's hair like wouldn't stop growing and they had to make like all these paintbrushes out of it.
I saw that.
Did you?
Yeah. That was a crazy movie. In school? Whoa. I got like nostalgia. What is that called? Anybody know what that movie's called? Des Visiteurs? Whoa.
Is blue is the warmest color
so
in French? I like that one.
Which one?
Blue is the warmest color. That one.
And then I had to read like the Adventures of Tintin. Yeah, exactly. And then, there was this movie. My French teacher got in a lot of trouble, and I just remember it was called Baise-moi. And I remember I remember being so confused because we were in grade 6, and then like the whole the principal got involved and it made like headlines in the newspaper. Yeah, kiss me.
Oh, they want you to bang her.
Fuck me. Too late. Hezbollah means have sex with me. I'm not going to do it on the stage.
Cool. Any questions?
I have a couple.
Donc, les films français qu'ils ont vus. Jarod a vu un film avec Gérard Depardieu qui s'appelle Green Card et La vie d'Adèle. Sachin, c'est Amélie. William a vu plein de films avec Jean Germain qui aime bien Police de Nice, OSS 117, un film qui s'appelle Une relation pornographique, ou alors un film qui s'appelle John et Janice avec Christophe Lambert. Tasya a vu plein de films quand elle était en immersion dans une école française, dont Les Visiteurs, que Sachin a vu avec elle. Et elle a lu pas mal de Tintin. Et elle a vu aussi le film qui s'appelle Baise-moi, je pense, qui a une traduction qui n'était pas tout à fait exacte. Et qui du coup a créé plein de problèmes dans l'école où elle était. Voilà. So that's the end of our panel for this morning.
That's how we should end this panel. Let's have a great Sunday, guys. Love you.